So guys, D-Day is here. We are finally getting this thing started. It's so exciting, by the way. It's something we have been doing for a while now, and today is now the actualization process, the creative and strategy meeting. I am just waiting for my partner in crime, Ayiit, to get here. By the way, let me just find out where she is. Where are you?
I'm here. I'm just coming in.
Okay.
Manzi.
Hi. How are you?
Good.
I'm going to start finding you, baby. I'm going to start finding you.
Why are you always so early?
You should have come with food even. I'm hungry.
My name is Ayiit. I am the creative director of Kyondo Culture. Kyondo Culture is a social enterprise that works with women in rural Kenya to maintain and refine the handmade culture of our grandmothers. At Kyondo Culture, we're working with natural fibers and using new techniques to modernize the traditional techniques that the women were using to come up with new designs. I am here today collaborating with Winnie Odande of Dande Styles.
My name is Winnie Odande. I'm the founder and creative director of Dande Styles, a styling and fashion consultancy firm that I've been part of for the past 8 years. And through it, I've been privileged enough to work with various individuals, brands, and corporates to tell their visual stories, their brand stories.
Winnie and I met during the AHSCE meetings that were happening online.
At first, I must say, I was a bit hesitant, but then again, I figured I might as well. I mean, it's something new. It's something kinda in my lane, but still different. Yeah, so I thought to just give it a try, and especially since it was recommended by also somebody I look up to, Ogake, who is a partner in the AHSCE. And there is a project they started, which is the Creative Collaboration Voucher Scheme, where some of us were awarded a seed fund that will enable us to come up with collaborative projects that will help build sustainable creative economies connected to the SDGs. And part of the SDGs we are trying to actually connect to through this project is no poverty, gender equality, reduced inequalities, decent work environments. So those are just some of the SDG goals that we are trying to achieve with the project Bridal Kyondo.
A Bridal Kyondo is a project that came up with the desire to explore the Kyondo as a symbol and of a rite of passage. The Kyondo is normally given to a young girl on her wedding day. It represents a rite in passage that a girl has now passed from being a girl to becoming a woman. It is something that is meant to accompany her through all the seasons of her life. We are collaborating to come up with a design that the girl can use throughout her ceremonies during the wedding and after.
We wanted to make it in such a way that we are fusing the old with the new, so that this timeless piece that we are all accustomed to, how about we use modern technologies, modern aesthetics, modern designs to just make it into something beautiful that then this woman can work with during this big moment in her life.
From experience, what we've achieved, maybe something like not so open, like at the top, but more straight. That one we'll use it for sure the handle.
For the handle, yeah.
Yeah.
So probably we can have something,
No.
yeah, not so big and also not too small. Something that now looks more functional.
I feel like if we play with it a bit and then we put like maybe a snap button,
Yeah.
and it opens up, it can
Yeah.
be a shoulder strap.
Yeah.
And then when you close it up, it becomes a wrist.
it's a wrap.
Yeah, that was such a nice session.
By the way, I didn't think we'd finish the design selection that fast, but it was quite impressive, and I love the things we've come up with. And yeah, let's wait for the next session. By the way, you guys, the next one we are on the road, so catch us on the road with Ivy and the rest of the crew.
Wait to show you what we've come up with. Yeah. It's exciting, it's unique, and it's different. I wanted you to see this because this is what I felt like could work towards the texture. You know the white wedding one that we wanted, and then it had like different, like it had texture. It looked like, but that one was obviously from leather. But this is how I was thinking we can achieve. So even if they do like two like this, and then
did you make this yourself?
No. What kind of skills do you think I have? Ikubeke unambua.
So which one do we get?
That one, no.
So it's this one, yeah?
Like we've gotten all our colors, we're ready to go and face our women. I'm so happy. Yay!
Yeah, but it's been a struggle getting the colors because we were getting the dark colors, but at least now we have the light ones that we wanted. On to the next step. Asante. Mungu akubariki. Asante. First time in Tala, and I'm wondering how we got here. Like, how did we get to this point where we become our mothers?
Like,
unasikia ni kama uende ufanye shopping saa hizo nazo kwa nyumba.
I get you. Like the things you used to like when you were younger, and like, not the things you like now.
Like right now, you're not even bothered. You're just thinking, okay, those are nice burgers.
Sasa tumefika huku ni kwa Ndauti, karibu Chekoyo.
Sasa kwa Barizin. Aka design hapo juu.
Let's go talk to them.
Yeah.
I just wanted that we'll talk, we'll ask.
Yeah.
So hii project yetu inaitwa A Bridal Kiondo. So ni kiondo tu yenye mnapeanga msichana anaenda inaitwa kudheswa. Kudhea.
Mnawapeleka kwa shemeji. Inaitwa kudhea. Chadhi.
And we were finally in Chekoyo, where I got to meet Rose and Tabitha, the female artisans who were to work with on the project. It was quite a productive session sharing with them our concepts for the bags.
So this is it. These are the women. This is Rose and Tabitha. And we've had a successful first meeting. Let's see how things turn out.
Then for our second creative strategy meeting, we had an extensive look at the mood board and fully redefined our designs. For our white wedding and ratio bags, we needed some embroidery done, and therefore we set up a meeting with Martha, our Beader, to share with us our ideas for the bags after her recommendation from Waithera. The last stage of the process saw us at Leather Masters Kenya, where the hardware installment of the bags for the ratio and honeymoon were to be done. You can do something like that.
Yeah, we just do many different shots of the bags, yeah?
Yeah. Okay. So when it comes to our color palette, we're working with earthy tones and neutral tones. So that means for this case, we worked with white, we worked with greens, and we worked with orange.
You're about to start. Let's do this.
For me, this whole project was, the whole concept of it was a dream come true. I loved how, like for me, I'd imagined this bridal kyondo. It's something I'd wanted to do for a long time. And like I just put myself out there and I was like, let me try and make this whole thing work like the way I'd envisioned it. So I wanted to do like elaborate pieces. I wanted to work with elaborate materials. So we ended up using like the beadwork like Winnie was talking about, and we used silk linings. We used like, you know, jacquard, and satins, and it's supposed to have like a really like luxurious feel, and I loved that. That's what I enjoyed bringing to life, and also working with a stylist, like that was a dream for me. Like,
if I would say how my experience has been, it was fun, interesting, discouraging at times, because you're wondering, okay, will this thing eventually come to work? But if I should start with the good times, of course, like I've said before, meeting the Beader, Martha, who we were introduced to by Derrick, who is part of the UON department in charge of this project. So Derrick was actually quite instrumental in this project because she really helped us a lot. And Martha really did the trick. And this is just one of the bags, like the beadings that she did, and she did a really good job with it, because I think she even sent us the motifs the same week. And this one also took quite of some time. This too, she did the beading for this too. Yeah, it took is it like 3 weeks, 30 hours for this, 30 hours for this. So she did an amazing job, and we totally love the end product.
It was unfortunate when we weren't able to go to Kitui to visit different women, but you know, like we still managed to do it. We also lost our lead weaver, Tabitha, who passed away due to old age. I guess that's, you know, some occupational hazards because we work with a lot of old women. But yeah, may her soul rest in peace. And also, like, it took a lot longer than we expected, and along the way we lost sight. But yeah, here we are, we've seen it through, and it's been an amazing process for me too.
I must say, it also just taught me a lot. It taught me a lot about business, taught me a lot about the industry, about the leather and bag industry. So yeah, all in all, it was a wholesome journey. I think I can say that it was a wholesome journey.
Amazing.
Yes, I'm